Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Tim Allen Drums here, and I'm coming at you with the first ever drum lesson on this channel. And today I'm going to teach you a fill that I came up with that I just call a modern rock fill. For this fill, it's broken down into a 6-6-4 grouping, meaning that it's a 6-note pattern followed by another 6-note pattern and then the 4 at the end. So for the 6-note pattern, it is right, left, 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 kick, and you do that twice, followed by both your hands together at the same time, kick, right and left. So you might be familiar with this, but just in case, I'll break down kind of the dynamics that go along with it. That was kind of the trickiest part for me when I was constructing this fill, is the 6-note pattern has dynamics kind of built into it. So a good rule of thumb is that the left hand is going to be doing a lot of soft ghost notes while the right hand is doing the accenting. The only exception is in the second pattern, the first left between the two rights, so it's right, left, right. That first left is going to be accented. So that way it just gives some differentiation between the two patterns that were just repeated. So I practice this pattern on either your drum pad, a pillow, a snare drum, whatever you have. And just to get those dynamics really set in stone, you want those ghost notes to be very quiet and the accents to be very accenty. So raise your hand up pretty high to get those accents. Keep your hand really low, almost like you're barely tapping it to get the ghost notes. So once you get that pattern down, get the dynamics going, I would move to the drum set, put your right hand on the hi-hat, left hand stays on the snare. Kick drum is kick drum. You're not going to change that. Once you move to the kit, keep the hi-hat closed for now. We're going to be putting a kick at the same time as your right hand whenever it's on the hi-hat. So I'll play it for you really slow so you can get a feel for it. Check it out. So then once you do that, we'll speed it up a little bit more. And then once it's at a speed that you feel pretty comfortable with, that's a little fast, so you're starting to hear what the pattern really sounds like in a musical context, you're going to be barking, opening the hi-hat just a little bit. I like to personally only keep it barked for that 16th note, so when that right-left happens, your left hand and your left foot actually hitting at the same time to close the hi-hat when you're doing the ghost note. So I'll show you that real quick. So then once you kind of get comfortable with that, you start speeding it up, and then I would recommend that you orchestrate it around the kit differently. So you don't have to do what I personally like to do with the fill. I like the sound of the barking hi-hats with the rack tom, the snare coming in the end. But you can put it on a bunch of different things, on cymbals, on the rack tom, on any stack that you have. I'll just kind of play around on the kit and you can see for yourself how it kind of sounds. So then once you get comfortable bringing it up to speed and moving it around, it's a very functional type of fill where it sounds really interesting. You're playing the same pattern on everything, but it sounds different because you're moving from cymbals to snare to hi-hat to floor tom. So it can really create a bunch of diversity with just this single pattern. So use it to the fullest capabilities that you can think of. And then, you know, shabam. And that's it. That's all I got for you guys. Just have a bunch of fun with it. Let me know what you think. If it opens up any musical ideas for you, if it's a pattern that's new to you, it can be pretty jarring, but trust me, it really goes a long way. Once you kind of get it into your subconscious of your playing, it really comes out and you can do a lot of creative things with it. So have fun. I'll see you later, I guess. Peace.